Hello everyone, my name is Jehun. I am a hospitality expert. Welcome to my channel. Today we will be discussing about imposter syndrome. What is the imposter syndrome? What is the science of the imposter syndrome and how to tackle it? We'll go through one by one. I will be giving you 9 solutions for the imposter syndrome. Let's go. So, imposter syndrome is about the belief that you are not competent enough to do any kind of the project. Okay? I tend to say that everyone in his life, we do have 1 million projects in our head. However, we fear to speak out. We fear talking about this idea to our friends, relatives, and surroundings, thinking that we are not competent about talking about this topic, about any kind of project or the challenging ideas. We always underestimate our feelings. However, we need to find out the solution for the imposter syndrome and tackle this problem in a proper way. From my personal experience, I was an introvert person at the beginning. Then I had a lot of challenges putting up any new projects and coming up with the ideas. You tend to think about this, that what my friends were gonna say, what the relatives gonna say, what my co-workers were gonna say about this. So it was always the feeling in my heart. I was not feeling very well. So I was not putting any content out there. It's rather about, for example, putting a blog post or shooting this video as well and putting out there. I was thinking that they will not love it. I am not eligible to do this. I'm not so very much competent to do so. So in order to battle to this syndrome, there are different level of steps that you need to take over. First level is being aware of the imposter syndrome. You need to understand that if you are having the imposter syndrome or not. Whether you can understand this syndrome, like if your fear of someone's criticism, or if you fear that to putting any kind of videos or a YouTube video. Let's say I'm just talking about from YouTube because it was also very much challenge for me. It was my experience. I couldn't put any video out there thinking that the people were gonna say so. No one cares. So you need to be very much sure that what you are doing and enjoy about your passion, and you need to understand where this syndrome is coming. Okay. Well, for example, when I understood, I have prepared everything. Uploading the video, I fear. I don't want to put this video out there. So what I did, I tried my best to push my limits, but I couldn't do it. One day I was surfing in the YouTube videos. I found Abdaal's video. I will share the down description his YouTube channel. You click and where he had also the same situation, and he was just reading some of the books and inspirational notes about that you shouldn't be perfect. You should be just good enough, and that's it. What about the second step of the tackling the imposter syndrome? Is about that you are not alone. There are a lot of people that having the same issues, same problems. As I told, everyone has in his life, in his or her life, $1 million project, idea, which we never speak up. Okay, but the people who speak up, who challenge themselves, they always succeed, like Elon Musk, some other people like in the startup and the Silicon Valley guys. So you are not alone. There are a lot of people out there, so just calm down and tackle it. Third step to tackle the imposter syndrome is distinguish humility and fear. So what's it about? It's about that you need to find out the balance between the humility and your fearness. Okay, you can be a little bit fear about the challenges, but you shouldn't be over fear about this. But at the same time, you should be having the humility, but it shouldn't be also over the dose in terms of the humility. You need to have a healthy balance. If you are worthy for something, if you are doing your best, if you are trying hard and really accomplishing some projects, you take the balance approach. You don't go for the extreme in the fear. You don't go extreme in the humility. Sometimes showing your abilities, it doesn't mean that you are showing off. It is actually showing what you can do. At the end of the day, you are always trying your best and you're learning new skills. Why not to share this with the people? Why not to share your abilities and your skills? The first step to battle the imposter syndrome is letting go perfectionism. Again, the fear that happens inside us while we want to do something is about, if I will not be perfect, if my content is not good, what the people gonna say? I'm not perfect. Of course you will not be perfect. Of course, definitely, once you start, you will never be perfect, and you will never reach the perfect point. It's always progressing. It's always progressive growth. And so you need to let it go. You should be good enough, which gonna bring you to the next level. The fifth step of tackling the imposter syndrome is be kind to yourself. Why we should be kind to yourself? Not kind to yourself, you will never create something. Okay, you will not upskill in your abilities. So what you need to do, you need to always think that, okay, maybe I'm not very much smart, but I'm good enough to do some things. Okay, take the pressure off yourself and stop trying to be expert on one day. Imposter syndrome often manifests itself as a voice in our heads, breathing us as a negative messages like you are not smart enough or you are fraud. Negative self-talk is a bad habit and it can heavily influence on our stress, and being kind to yourself simply means changing the way you talk to yourself. So please start using positive self-talks. Always talk to yourself and positively, give this positive energy to your brain so you can think properly and tackle the situation wisely. Sixth step of the tackling the imposter syndrome is about measuring your success. How you can measure your success. There are a lot of tools that you can measure of success. Okay, if you are a blog poster, you are started your blog, you can have a look to the analytics to see how you are going. So you take you can use some productivity tools like a Notion, for example. I will put the link in the description. You can download this program. It's a very nice application where you can just put a journal where you can just track your successes, where you can have a roadmap. At the end of the roadmap, if you achieve the goal, you put your success and you tell that, okay, today I have achieved let's say 100 views per month. Okay, and the next month you achieve to 250 views per month, or in the YouTube, for example, 100 people subscribe, 200 people subscribe. So once you just put these in the step by step, let's say you start with 10 subscribers, within the 2 months you achieve to 1,500. Once you see this progress, you will be getting very much more positivity, and it will be giving you more motivation to move forward for the next projects. Okay, so always try to track your or measure your success. Seventh step, we will be talking about talking to your manager or the mentor. It shouldn't be always the manager or the director. So maybe you have a mentor that you always tend to speak, who helped you to prosper and who helped you to move forward. So always talk to him or her, just share your views, what's the recent developments, ask some feedbacks. They will be always giving you some feedback. That's why they are mentors. Okay, if you choose someone to your mentor, it means that he or she playing a big role in your life, in your prosperity, in your professional achievements and the personal achievement. And eighth step is say yes to the opportunities. Always say the yes to the opportunity. Throughout your life, you will have a lot of opportunities. Don't just escape from the opportunities. Go to the opportunities. Go forward to the opportunities. You need to get these opportunities and chunk to the smaller opportunities and grasp it at the soonest. Okay, it will be challenging at the beginning, but if you see the further what it brings in your future prosperity, you should be very much concentrating on how to deal with the opportunities. Okay, so anytime, just take this quote in your mind. If someone offers you an amazing opportunity, you are not sure you can do it, say yes. Then learn how to do it. From the Richard Branson. And last not least, ninth step for the tackling to the imposter syndrome, embrace the feeling. Okay, it's all about knowing that imposter syndrome is always there. You need to feel this, that it is there. You should be always tackling it. Will never go. In all kind of projects, on kind of opportunities, you will be always having imposter syndrome next to you. You need always to battle them. All right. So we discussed about the imposter syndrome today and the 9 steps to how tackle the imposter syndrome. Share this video. Please do subscribe and put the like buttons if you love the video. We'll see you in our next episode. Stay tuned.